No problem. Okay, my viewers, we are back to the knowledge bomb, and we are going to add Nandu again. Thanks for coming back. Hi, Vijay Singh, Arifa, thank you. Hi, Chetan. Hello, Shankar. Hi, how are you doing? All of you are joining back. Fantastic. So we have loads of knowledge today from Ryan Fernando. I think this is a fantastic time. Oh yeah, hi Ryan. Welcome back again. So we are going back. Yes, my lovely wife is here. Say hi.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for the response.
Most welcome, most welcome. And I think all we husbands are now at the mercy of our wives, no? Ye karo, wo karo.
Okay, thank you.
Carry on, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so let's get back to the question, Ryan. So some of us, I think, have preconditions. It could be blood pressure, sugar, or I mean diabetics, and there are a lot of things which I think you know better. So how do you take care? So let's decide on the phase basis. So if you have now, how to come out of it, or if you don't have now, you're leaning towards that lifestyle issues. So how do you take care of it through nutrition?
Okay. Let's everyone understand this, irrespective of your age. You're born with certain software inside of you. This software is coming from your mother and father. We call this the genes. So let's say I have two glasses over here. Let's say this crystal glass is my genes and this glass is my environment. Environment means Mohit, the surroundings of us, our diet, our nutrition. Now let's say, Mohit, I am born with a thyroid genetic gene that is malfunctioning. Then I will get thyroid because of a malfunction. Or I do my gene test and my thyroid is perfectly normal, but I have thyroid because of environment, chemical exposure, overeating of sugar, what is called as a sluggish thyroid because my protein is low, my B complex is low, my zinc is low, my chromium is low. So there are 10 molecules. There are 10 molecules that make the thyroid work well. So people need to understand you can have a diabetic gene or you may not have a diabetic gene, but you eat sweets and rasgullas all your life. So the environment forced you to get diabetes. So if you understand these two parts, I could be genetically pre-programmed or I will buy my Golchal, whatever I'm doing, I am giving my body all the environmental exposure to getting diabetes, hypertension, and thyroid, and etc. etc. So, in these two, if you're born with a genetic condition, therefore you have to eat very carefully. Now, let's assume you don't know about the genetics. Let's say you know only about the environment. Matlab, dal, chawal, roti, sapad, exercise, whatever I do in life. Let's take diabetes. Why do we get diabetes? Both you and I know diabetes is sugar ka problem. So culprit kaun hai? Sugar. What is the mindset of people? Sugar ka culprit hai, to iske paas dawai hai. Please understand, if there is violence in a place, there will be the troublemaker who starts the violence. The police will come. Police is like your insulin. It does lathi charge. Makes all the sugar guys go into their homes. Right?
Yeah.
But if you don't align your sugar, if you don't align the troublemaker, no matter how much police you have, no matter how much medicine you have, jagda hamesha hota hai. So how do you take out this jagda from your body? By learning to eat correctly, learning to eat scientifically, learning to eat with science, which is a thought, not your taste buds. So the problem is, I believe, most lifestyle diseases, they're called lifestyle, क्योंकि तुम्हारा lifestyle, खाओ पियो. Zomato ले लो. You see, 100 years ago, we didn't have Zomato and Swiggy, we didn't have a fridge. So we ate very limited food, prepared very limited food, didn't have restaurant ordering. So the condition of diabetes, hyperthyroid, and hypertensions are all linked to dal chawal roti. So for the diabetes, you can do a blood test called HbA1c. It's called glycosylated hemoglobin. That will tell me in last 3 months what cheating you have done, Mr. Mohit. So if I do that blood test, it'll tell me and it'll tell your wife also that how many times you've gone to the local sweet shop and had some rasgullas without anyone knowing. So that's the first thing that we can do. We can do fasting sugar level and we can do HbA1c. Now let's assume 5.9 is the pre-diabetic zone. 5.9 is a reading. If you're between 5.6 to 5.9, start slapping yourself. Boss, I can't eat so much of sugar. If you're above 5.9, you need to take awareness. By the way, do you know that a lot of the people dying in the coronavirus are the ones who have diabetes?
Oh, okay. I didn't know
So
that.
let's imagine there's another coronavirus 20 years later, sir. And I'm 45 years of age, and let's say you're 35 years of age. So 20 years down the line, if we have diabetes, we will be more vulnerable and more susceptible. So the action that everybody who's watching in needs to take is, can I eat healthier? What do I need to eat healthier? How much do I need to eat of that product to make me healthier? And then ask the question, boss, you've said all of this, internet hai, Google, Google, sab kuch hai, all the answers there, but what do I need to eat? Then you do a blood test and then you look at your schedule, you look at your height and weight, you look at the calories, how much of work you do, then accordingly you put your portions in place. So in diabetes, foods that are like vegetables are very good. So I tell people in diabetes, our grandparents ate this much rice, this much dal, and this much sabzi. What we should do, eat this much rice, this much dal, and this much sabzi.
Subs.
This is a sure shot way to control and throw out diabetes. I have significantly reversed diabetes on people who are willing to give up grain. What is grain? Don't eat chapati, don't eat rice, don't eat jowar, bajra, ragi, don't eat quinoa, don't eat bread. Give up all of these. The only carbohydrates allow is a potato and all vegetables, all possible vegetables and non-veg. And people's diabetes, boom, 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 comes down because it's a carbohydrate problem. Thyroid is a nutritional deficiency. If anyone has a thyroid, my clinic is amazing in solving people with thyroid problems. So please come in and we can help you. If if you've reached the stage where you're taking Thyronorm or thyroxine, which is 25 milligrams, we can reverse it. Once you cross 50 milligrams of thyroxine, which is a medicine to help your thyroid is over here in the base of your throat, then it's like saying, no, your thyroid say, hey, वो मैडम है ना, वो हमको मेडिसिन दे रहा है, क्यों काम करने का है, बंद करो यार. So once you reach 50, I think it's very difficult to reverse your thyroid. By the way, your thyroid and your diabetes could be a function of gluten sensitivity. So I'm writing a book next year called the Wheat, the Grain of Truth. Wheat, I believe, is causing a lot of our problems, the autoimmune disorders and all. So that's how people should approach it. Food is thy medicine. You can cure any condition with food. So that's how we need to do it.
Fantastic, fantastic, Ryan. So I just kind of get it. So I have a lot of stories around me in my age groups between the bracket of 25 to 40, who have right now in the bracket of 30, in fact. So who has diabetes conditions. So and they all have a mindset that my father had it, my grandfather had it, and even I will have to. But they go robust on eating whatever you.
When did your grandfather and when did your father get it is the question you next need to ask. Your grandfather would have got it at 70. Your father would have got it at 55, 60. You are getting it at 30. This is the problem. Why is that acceleration? It is the food habit.
Food habit. Exactly, Ryan. So this is the question I will ask them. And before they answer, I will give your number and your address to them and let them come back to you. And I get the formula, 9 to 12 portions. That's what you have to change your mentality on this. So yes, so coming back to the supplements, Ryan. So there are tons of supplements. So how do we believe in them? What is the right way to take supplements? How do we know the supplements are correct? I know it's a universe big subject, but how can you give us a compact answer for this?
So as a nutritionist, I see supplements are a nutritional convenience for your indiscipline. So if you can eat correctly, you technically can limit the supplements. First thing. Second is work with a good nutritionist to decide which supplement you need as in generic. So do you need protein? Do you need glutamine? Do you need BCA? Do you need vitamin? Do you need mineral? Understand first what is your generic requirement. Once you understand that you need a product, then let that nutritionist decide for you which is the safest product. I have nightmare stories where recently one of my client bought a product which I recommended from Amazon from a secondary store in Amazon. There is a counterfeiting shop that printed the same label and packaged milk powder in the capsule and sold it to the client. So what
Wow.
happens is people are doing this today. Let's say we have a product which is selling 1 crore a month on Amazon. So one counterfeiter will say, boss, he's selling 1 crore. I will go there. His product is 2000 rupees. I will go onto the site and sell it for 1400 rupees. Amazon thinks it's a normal product, approves the seller. Now that seller lists that product. So when you see that product, you see my product and you see his product. Oh, 1400, same product. No, I'll buy that product. So I buy that product. And little do I know counterfeiting is happening. So Amazon is doing a great job to try and figure out what's bad and what's ugly, but I know of an incident where this has happened. So number one, what I do is I try to know the importer or the manufacturer directly. Then I ask my client to contact the distributor of the company or that store directly because we are all Olympic level athletes.
Okay.
Third thing that I've realized to this entire problem is that you can't do anything except your image and your trust, right? But there are a lot of companies where image and trust is very good, but the middleman is destroying it. So I have decided to remove the middleman. Next month, we were supposed to launch this month, but this lockdown happened. I bought a domain called supplement.in, supplement.in, because of this problem. So I am going to find the best manufacturer or the best importer, keep the product on the site so that people know that when they get it couriered to them directly, me and my team have done the necessary evaluation, proofreading of that manufacturer, visiting the facility, and then finally saying that, yes, this batch came from that company. In fact, I'm asking a lot of manufacturers today to put a coupon code inside the pack. So then you call up the manufacturer after you buy it and send them an SMS. The SMS goes there and an automated reply comes back that, yes, this bottle is from our factory.
Wow, that's
So,
very smart.
so we're doing this stuff and all because see, as Ryan Fernando, I cannot afford to be dope positive tested because it is an athlete is there for 10 years. I'm going to be around till I'm 90 years of age, hopefully, God willing.
Hmm.
So I need to have my image and perspective as Ryan Fernando giving advice on a product has to be like it has to be dope free, it has to have quality and all. Don't self-prescribe supplement. Never self-prescribe supplement. I have had cases where people have damaged bodybuilders. Key, you want to know a story? Google up Ronnie Coleman. So much of steroids and
Yeah.
supplements. A
Yeah.
lot of the ex-players, and I can't take names publicly, but a lot of the ex-players in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s who are now my age are coming to our clinic with damaged liver, damaged kidney, no sperm count because they
Wow.
abused with supplements and steroids at a younger age. I'm not saying supplements are steroids. I'm not saying supplements are banned. All I'm saying is when you self-prescribe supplements, it may do harm to your body. Therefore, if somebody says, "Bhai, tum whey protein le lo," did you find out does milk agree with your body? When you take whey protein, are you getting more mucus production? Are you getting loose motions? Or does it agree with you? Are you getting acne? Are you getting pimples? These are common side effects that everyone
Yes.
ignores.
Yeah.
So maybe I need to change from a whey protein to a plant-based protein.
Hmm.
So that's how the advice should be taken.
Fantastic. So there is whole lot of information and reality check to be done before taking the supplements. I insist, including me, myself, my team, as well as viewers, to get back to the proper nutritionist like Ryan Fernando and take the advice. Do not jump on directly to satisfy yourself. So the last topic is Indian and Western diet comparison and how does it work. Before that, Ryan, we would like to have one more last questionnaire and giveaway. So what we can decide.
Okay,
So
so
uh, hang on, before you say that, come on, viewers, I want you all to participate and take the secret of becoming the mother or a father of an Olympic champion in future, or your son or your daughter could be an Olympic champion, because nutrition is the key, is one of the important factor to be an Olympic champion. So participate and take the book. Yes, Ryan.
Okay. Uh, Name three foods. Name three foods. And in terms of the highest order of vitamin C, name three foods in the highest order. So tell me the highest order first, second, third. Three foods with vitamin C.
Come on, viewers, Google
Three
it out.
foods. So Kavita has asked a question, which kind of food increases metabolism? Well, foods that are high protein and foods that have caffeine will also increase metabolism. I want three foods. Everyone's typing only one food. So I've got
Yeah,
orange,
three,
lemon,
only
amla. Yeah, so I want the highest concentration first. So Amnish is in my screen. Amnish has got the right sequence. It's amla, lemon, orange, amla. They're not giving me one of the highest foods. Amla is correct, but after amla, there's one more higher than orange. Orange and lemon, okay, boss, all of us know. Amla, lemon, orange. Okay, somebody said guava, sweet potato, and something, but that's not the correct answer. But Mohit, here's the answer. It's amla, guava, orange.
guava orange. I think the
Guava
right
has
answer.
one of the highest vitamin C contents on the planet from an eatable point of view. Amla does, but nobody can eat a lot of amla. You can just have a
Yeah.
bite of amla. It's very khatta. Whereas you can eat a whole guava. A whole guava is equivalent to 4 oranges vitamin C.
Wow, that's fantastic. So I don't think so anyone has got it, but the closest answer will get it. So we will definitely come back to it. So yeah, so let's give viewers the platform to ask you questions, Ryan. So next 10 minutes we'll dedicate it to our viewers. So you can please go on answering all the questions to it.
All right, we'll keep going now. So let's see some of the questions that are there.
What is the
Somebody
right
asked,
age to
am I
begin to
taking
have a
students to teach advanced nutrition? I have started a nutrition school called Ryan's Research. I've loaded two courses on a platform called Udemy. One is on a course called Vitiligo, which is the Michael Jackson skin disease, which is nutrition for that, and the other is gut health nutrition. I am expanding this school in 2020. I'm going to have my own website called Ryan's Research and teach people. Will I do it one-on-one? Well, I'm already doing it in my company at Qua Nutrition. So the dietitians that have been working with me over the last 15 years, I've trained over 500 dietitians and nutritionists. They come and work for me. I don't take students on. I don't take people who want to come and learn and go away. I take people who want to join me and work with me. So that's what I do. But the teaching would start this year. So keep tuned to my website, ryanfernando.in, my Facebook page. You will see the announcements that come in. Okay, any other questions are there? What time and how many times can we take beetroot juice? Asked by Jayantika. So beetroot is best taken 3 hours before physical activity. Beetroot is best if you juice it and take out the fiber. I'm okay with that. You can make the beetroot and put it into chapati. You can make halwa with it. Beetroot halwa tastes amazing if your child does not like beetroot. So like how you make gajar ka halwa, just make beetroot ka halwa. Yes, I know there's sugar in it, but it's okay. Little bit is allowed. But beetroot can also be got in terms of beetroot capsules in case you don't want to take the taste of beetroot. 1 in 100 people will have a beetroot allergy. When you take beetroot, your susu and your potty might turn red in color. Be careful. So when you're peeing, if you turn pink, don't panic like, oh my God, I got blood in my urine. No. It's beetroot coming out. And beetroot is very, very good in boosting your immunity system. It's got something known as betaine, which helps in lung function. So that's very, very good. So beetroot is really good. Somebody saying I'm paracyclist stuck in this quarantine. I'm eating clean, but my weight is increasing. What to do? I would suggest I have about 5, 6 Paralympians with me. You may have heard of Niranjan Mukundan and Suyash Jadhav, both swimmers. There are other people that are there that are talking to us in the Paralympics. And this is a big, big problem because there's not much physical activity for disabled athletes, wheelchair-bound athletes. So what I say is I have to do a very specific advice in terms of by itna gram ka chapati lene ka, itna gram ka rice lene ka hai, so that we actually give you not too little where you store more fat and not too much that you also gain fat. So it's just that perfection. So please get in touch with us at Qua Nutrition. People were asking, where is my clinic? My clinics are in all the metro cities. QuaNutrition.com. Let me see if I can type this up. Qua Nutrition.
Ryan,
So QuaNutrition.com.
one question I have for you, so which is, what are the superfoods which can increase cardiovascular health?
The superfoods that can increase cardiovascular health, the first one is everyone's going to love me for this, is cacao or chocolate, cacao beans. So chocolate, dark chocolate, not your Cadbury chocolate. That has got like only 30%, 40%. I'm talking about 70% plus dark chocolate. The antioxidants in chocolate are really good for heart health, number one. For the others for heart health would definitely be beetroot and rocket leaves. Okay. Foods that are rich in omega-3, which is your chia seeds and flax seeds. Okay. From all the beans, legumes and beans, like lobias and navy beans and white beans and chana and rajmas, if they don't give you gas, these are excellent for heart health. In your spices, turmeric, dalchini, which is your cinnamon, clove. Yeah, these three are very good for cardiovascular health. And in the dry fruits and nuts spaces, walnut is number one for heart health. Almonds is good for heart health. Pista is good for heart health. Walnut no more than 2 a day. Almonds no more than 5 a day. And pistas no more than 10 a day. This would be what I would give a person who's physically active for 1 hour a day. If you're a couch potato, if you take these many dry fruits, you'll put on weight. And you'll say, "Arey yaar, Ryan ne bola ki ye khane ka abhi mota ho gaya." So, you have to be a little cautious on general advice also. Right.
So we have 4 minutes left, Ryan, so we can answer other questions.
Okay. What do you say about intermittent fasting? Not for athletes, but intermittent fasting for people like Mohit and me who are in the retired category. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Intermittent fasting works. Intermittent fasting means that you eat your last meal at 7 o'clock in the evening and we have the next meal maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So you have a gap of about 16 hours on the clock. Where do you stay? Somebody's asking. I stay in Bangalore. I love Bangalore. I fell in love with Bangalore a long time ago. And I worked in all the cities of India. I worked for Nutrilite. I worked for a company called Body Fuels before I started Qua Nutrition. And so I came back to Bangalore because of the weather, because athletes can get year-round training in Bangalore because of the weather. So that's why I decided to settle in Bangalore, because Delhi can be the sports capital because everyone's there, the government's there and everything's there. But when I decided to set up my clinic, I said, Delhi's too hot. Delhi's very aggressive. So I was like, no, I'm very peaceful. So
Yes, so if you have the best training facility is Badizone. So please come back to Badizone because Ryan is also advising on the weather. So we have 8 more centers in Bangalore. You can come across to this place.
Mohit, sorry, my signal is broken. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so please repeat that. I didn't hear that.
No, I was just endorsing Badizone. So as you said, Bangalore is the fantastic weather for sports people. So I welcome all people from all sort of cities to come back to Bangalore and experience the best badminton training in Badizone.
All right, perfect.
Ryan, we have 1 more minute left.
All right, you choose the question.
Somebody official net. We do have 3 months to sports nutrition plan.
Yeah,
We do
I
not
saw
have
that.
any list.
Very,
Yes.
very, 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 very pertinent question, and thank you for asking that question. As I said in my session, I am requesting people to pay for a nutritionist because you will get a customized service, and customized means bio-individuality and best result. When you do a 3 months test, you will do it without me having information about your genetics. So I can do it that way. 5 years ago, there was no gene test, so I did it without that. We were very successful. So you can do a 3 months test. But when you add a gene test on top of that, it's like saying you have night vision goggles. So you don't even need any lights on. You know exactly where to go. So that really works. Beta alanine supplement, please don't take beta alanine without permission from me. That's simple as that.
That's cool, Ryan. So let's get back to the last question. So even including me, I want to know about the diets which has come across in my life. So one thing is yes, the home diet, which whatever my mother prepares. So now we have understood we should not be completely eating out of love and culture. Whatever is required, we are bio individuals. Whatever is required, we will have to have that. But there are other diets like the North Karnataka diet. So it's a jawar roti kind of diet, which I have seen a lot of people being healthy of it. At the same time, we have Californian diet, GM diet, and XYZ diets, right? So we
Paleo
just
diet,
take
Mediterranean diet, intermittent
yes, so
fasting
we see all
diet.
sort of beach diet, the bikini diet, whatever you call it. There are so many diets outside there. So how to choose that?
Here's the thing. I have 9% Sindhi gene in me. I have 4% Persian gene in me. Mohit, we do not know 200 years or 500 years ago where our great grandfathers came from. So first things first, the genetics gives me a direction of where to make the diet from. But I still take the same diet that my mother has made in my house. I don't change it, but I change the portion. I found out that my mother would do soup and bread. I don't do soup and bread. My body accepts rice, so I do soup and dosa. I recreated. Who does soup and dosa? Like if I go to a North Indian restaurant, I will order a Chinese dish with roti. But my roti is chana ka roti, which is your chila, besan ka chila. Okay, now what's the point over here? You still eat culturally, my friend. Please eat culturally. But let's tweak it slightly to figure out what best way Dadi Ma or Ma's food. So Ma makes a sabzi and she's using olive oil. Why? TV ke upar sir ne bola olive oil use karne ka, but your gene says coconut oil is best for you. That is what I am talking about of bio-individuality. You take your culture. That's what my clinic does. People come to us and say, Ryan sir, the chart is the same. What we are eating. I'm like, yes, but I've changed things in the chart and added things and subtracted things to make it perfection, scientific. So that's there. That is they're very good. Hey, Mita's online. How's the golf coaching going? I just saw Mita, the golf coach over there. Where's your clinic at? Sahana's asking. Sahana, we are in Indranagar in Bangalore, Jayanagar, Bangalore. We are in Bombay, in Andheri, in Delhi. We are in Defense Colony in Calcutta. We are on Purnadas Road. And in Hyderabad, we are in Banjara Hills. And in Chennai, we are on TTK Road. And in Goa, we are in Pancham. So that's where we
Fantastic.
are.
So if last one thing I would like to know, if someone wants to come to your clinic today, if they register today or have a consultation fixed today, do you want to give them any special thing?
Yes, so what I'm going to do is, what's today? Today is the 18th?
18. Yeah.
Yeah, so today is the 18th. So before the 20th, if anyone registers for a plan, so normally what happens is if somebody comes in for a plan, I have my team that handles it. I don't handle it, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to do something for the baddie zone before 20th. If everyone comes to you first, and then you come and say that these 10 people are coming for the plan, all those 10 people, I will put my eyes on that case. So what will happen? My dietitian will talk and all. Then she has to prescribe the diet, prescribe the supplements, look at the blood tests and everything. I will tell her, show me the case file. I will go through that. So you'll have my hands and ears and eyes on it. And for those who are coming in, especially for baddie zone, If one child comes in, okay, then the mother or father, whoever comes in from that, I will give the mom or pop's nutrition plan at 50% discount.
Fantastic, Ryan. That's a great advantage. I really loved your inputs today, and there was a whole lot of knowledge which has gone through. And I have you have changed my life now. I'm very sure that a lot of them have changed their lives too now. The eating habits will be fantastic going forward. And all in all, fantastic, Ryan. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for giving your valuable time. Let's keep in
Thank you
touch.
so much.
Thanks
I
a
had
lot.
fun. I really had fun today. I mean, I've done about 30 sessions in this last month, and I really had fun with you, Mohit, today. So I'm really
Thank
happy
you.
today.
Thank you.
God
Thank you,
bless
Ryan.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone, for watching. And thank you so much for making me famous and spreading the message of nutrition. So I thank all of you. God bless you all. Stay safe. Have chai 3 times a day. Have adrak in that chai. Have turmeric in your food. Get some vitamin D supplement into your body. Get some vitamin C into your body. Mohit, I'll do one thing. I have 3 documents on the coronavirus for nutrition. One is a
Okay.
shopping list, one is a food guide, and one is a how to not to get a belly during this corona period. These 3 documents,
Wow.
I will send it to you on WhatsApp. Let people get in touch with you, and you can give it to everybody.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye. Hey, give me a heart sign. Give me a love sign if you love this session. Bye bye.
Bye.